Still struggling with Consort Radahn? Well, if you are, don't worry, because you are definitely not the only one. A lot of players get stuck on this fight, especially during phase 2. And honestly, I completely understand why. The fight is extremely fast, there are visual effects everywhere, and sometimes it feels like Radhan never stops attacking. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact build that I used to beat him. Now before we start, I just want to say something. This build won't magically make Radhan easy. You still need to learn some of his attacks and understand the fight. But the build will help you to deal much more damage and make the fight a lot more manageable. For the weapon, I'm using Euphoria plus 10. If you don't have Euphoria yet, there are already plenty of guides on YouTube showing how to get it. So I won't spend too much time explaining that here. For the seal, I'm using the Erdtree seal. But honestly, any good seal will work for this build. For armor, I am using Rakshasa Set. The first talisman is Haligdrake Talisman plus 2. This helps reduce holy damage, which is very useful in this fight. The second one is Dragoncrest Greatshield Talisman for the extra physical damage negation. The third talisman is Shard of Alexander, which increase the damage of your weapon skill. And finally, I am using the two-handed sword talisman to get more damage while using Euphoria with both hands. Now, if you want even more damage, you can also try using the Sacred Scorpion Charm. The only downside is that you will take more damage, so use it only if you are comfortable with the fight. Now let's talk about the flask. For the build, I am using the Holy Shrouding Crack tier for the extra holy damage and the Spike Crack tier to boost charge attacks. Now let's look at the stats. I beat Consort Radahn at around level 167. For a vigor, I highly recommend having at least 60. Trust me, the extra health help a lot because Radhan can delete your health bar if you made a mistake. After that, focus mainly on faith and dexterity because those are the stats that work best with Euphoria. And you don't need the exact same stats as me, but I would definitely recommend following a similar setup. Now let's talk about the buffs. Before entering the arena, I am using Golden Vow and Howl of Shabriri. These buffs gives a very noticeable increase in damage and a very big part of this build works so well. Now for the fight itself, in phase 1, don't rush. A lot of players get excited and start trying to focus damage immediately. Don't do that. Play patiently, learn the attack patterns, dodge properly, and focus on charging Euphoria. If you are struggling with phase 1, spend a few attempts just learning the attacks. You will be surprised how much easier the fight becomes once you understand the timing. Once phase 2 begins, watch Radhan carefully and wait for a safe opening. When you get the chance, use Euphoria charge skill. As you can see, the damage is absolutely insane. After landing the beam attack, Radhan can become much more aggressive, so don't immediately try to force another attack. Heal it, focus on dodging, and wait for the next opening. Because Radhan gives you several punish windows throughout the fight, be patient and take advantage of those opportunities instead of trying to spam damage. Also, I don't recommend using Euphoria charge beam over and over again unless you know you are completely safe. If Radhan catches you during the animation, he can punish you very hard. That's basically the build and strategy I used. If this guide helped you beat Consort Radahn, let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Lastly, good luck Danish.